Hello, Norwood. Ken Williams here with the hopes that I can be an encouragement and share an idea for praying together as a family. We've used this idea in our family and we've discussed it in some of our small groups. The idea comes from Joshua chapter 4. And the setting is when the Lord was using Joshua to bring the nation of Israel into the land that he had promised them. It says, "When all the nation had finished passing over the Jordan, the Lord said to Joshua, 'Take 12 men from the people, from each tribe a man, and command them, saying, Take 12 stones from here, out of the midst of the Jordan, from the very place where the priest's feet stood firmly, and bring them over with you and lay them down in the place where you lodge tonight.'" As Joshua instructed Israel from what God had told him, he goes on to tell them, "Pass on before the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of the Jordan, and take up each of you a stone upon his shoulder, according to the number of the tribes of the people of Israel. That this may be a sign among you. When your children ask in time to come, 'What do those stones mean to you?' Then you shall tell them that the waters of the Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it passed over the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan were cut off. So these stones shall be to the people of Israel a memorial forever." Praying as a family can be a great way to seek God's guidance and blessings over time. But a great part of this time together can also be in remembering the prayers that have been answered. This idea is called a Joshua basket. And it involves writing down prayer requests as a family, praying for them regularly, and then reviewing previous requests to see if and how they've been answered. As the requests are answered, a rock is labeled with the number of the prayer request, and the rock is put in the Joshua basket. What you need is a basket, rocks, something to write on the rocks, and of course, a journal to write down the prayer requests. We chose to use one side of the page as the requests and the answers on the other side and the numbers to associate each. The Joshua basket provides a fun way to pray together as a family and to see more of God's activity in our lives. What an encouragement it was to our family. Our girls enjoyed the time we spent together just thinking about what our prayer requests were. And then over time, which sometimes was years, we would track to see whether and how the requests had been answered. The other added benefit was they loved looking for prayer rocks on our hikes. And perhaps the last was the benefit of having the Joshua basket displayed in our home, which was often a topic of discussion when guests visited, as they were curious as to what the basket of rocks was doing in our family room. And if you keep it up regularly, over time, you see that you can get quite a basket of answered prayers. Blessings, Norwood.